Hey guys, and welcome back to Med About Skin. I bang on about these products, retinoids, all the time on the channel. I genuinely believe there is a retinoid out there for every single skin type, and they make a wonderful addition to an anti-aging skincare routine. But there's really two sides to this. You need to choose the right retinoid for your individual skin's needs, outcome, and budget. But you also need to use it correctly to harness all of its potential and get maximum results. And that's really what I want to share with you in today's video. I'm going to give you 3 amazing tips for maximizing the benefit from whatever retinoid you use. Hopefully you're already doing some of these, but if you're not, you can gently incorporate them into your skincare routine. Just get maximum bang for your buck. Sit back, relax, let's talk maximum retinoid benefits. Now, before we get into this video, I would love to know if there's any other hints, tips, and hacks that you want to share. So sound off in the comment section below. Let's really get that conversation going. A lot of these hacks I actually learned from you guys, and I'm always so grateful for your opinions and your recommendations. Whatever your thoughts on retinoids, if you want to support me as a content creator, then reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. Yes, like a broken record, because every content creator asks for this at every beginning of a video. However, YouTube just judge your worth and value as a content creator based on the number of likes you get. Until that changes, we have to play the algorithm game. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, tip number 1 when it comes to retinoids, focus down on frequency, not strength. And the reason I say this is we often get fixated as human beings. We're always driven towards those quick wins. So our minds automatically go to the strongest, the highest percentage, maximum potency product that we can get. When it comes to retinoids, which are some of the most sensitizing ingredients you'll find in the skincare world, the higher the concentration, does that always mean the better results you're going to get? In my experience, I think being able to use and tolerate a retinoid that you can use daily in your skincare routine is far more important than finding one that has the highest potency that maybe you can only tolerate once or twice a week. Everyone will have a different frequency of use. For me, I can use retinoids every single day without an issue. Some people, even with low strength retinoids, can only use it 3 or 4 times a week, and that's absolutely fine. But instead of fixating on the maximum strength, actually work out a strength which allows you to use it the most number of times in a week, because that's where I think you'll get the maximum benefits. I choose Retinol as my preferred form of retinoid because I find that my skin tolerates it really well, minimum risk of irritation, and I can use it every single evening. If I was going to go for something like tretinoin, which is a super high potency prescription retinoid, my skin really doesn't work well with it, and I probably could only use it once or twice a week max. And so I'd rather go for something that's maybe a lower potency, but I can use more frequently, than something higher strength that delivers me a whole lot of irritation. We need to reset our mind when it comes to retinoids. Higher strength doesn't always mean better outcomes, and focus down on frequency, building up tolerance, and using it as often as possible to maximize those results. Tip number 2, use it alongside one of these. This is an azelaic acid serum. Now, we're always told exfoliating acids and retinoids should never be used together in a skincare routine, and that's absolutely the case. Exfoliators are particularly irritating and sensitizing on the skin, so are retinoids, so you don't really want to use them together. So a lot of people then discount azelaic acid. They see acid in the title and think, no, not with retinoids, and actually the opposite is true. So azelaic acid isn't a traditional exfoliating acid that, say, like glycolic acid is. Actually works in a different way. It minimizes any sensitivity and irritation in the skin, reduces inflammation, and calms redness. So if you use azelaic acid consistently in your routine, it pairs so well with retinoids as offsetting some of the potential side effects. You don't want to go for a super high potency azelaic acid if you're going to use it in conjunction with retinoids. Something in a 5 or 10% concentration I think is perfect. But in an ideal world, before you introduce a retinoid, use an azelaic acid consistently in your skincare routine for like 2 or 3 months before. Then when you incorporate your retinoid, far less sensitivity, much less irritation, and you'll be able to gear up the frequency a lot quicker than if you never used that azelaic acid. These are like the perfect pairing. But don't worry, if you're already using a retinoid but don't have an azelaic acid, you don't have to stop one to start the other. Gently introduce your azelaic acid alongside it, and I promise you'll get some additional benefits. You'll get far less irritation from your retinoid, and your skin will love it. Azelaic acid has amazing benefits in terms of brightening the skin, fading hyperpigmentation, reducing acne-causing bacteria. It just pairs so well. And I'll leave a link to some of my favorite azelaic acid serums up there if you do want to check it out. I would totally recommend that. Find the right strength azelaic acid and the right product for your budget and skin type, pair it with your retinoid, and you will see some game-changingly good results. Tip number 3, sandwich, sandwich, sandwich. I'm not talking about your lunchtime snack. I'm talking about the retinoid sandwich method. So this has been online for quite some time, and I know a lot of people out there already do it, but if you're not, you could be missing a trick. Even though I'm an established retinoid user, I think I've had a retinoid in my skincare routine for like 5 or 6 years, I still sandwich because I feel this gives me the best results, maximum hydration, and further minimizes any irritation. What this method is, simplified, is before you apply your retinoid, you put a light touch of a moisturizer, whichever one is your favorite at the moment, on the skin. Let that sink in for like 10 seconds. Apply your retinoid on top. Allow that to sink in for 10-20 seconds and then apply another thin layer of that moisturizer on top of it. That sandwiches that retinoid between these barriers. It means that it's more evenly dispersed on the skin. You're not getting that instant hit of retinoid which could trigger localized sensitivity. It provides a little bit of a barrier against that sensitivity. And then by topping it off with another layer of moisturizer, locks everything in, and I think just minimizes the risk of dehydration, which, you know, even into my like 6th year on a retinoid, I still do find them potentially a little stripping and drying on my skin. With the sandwich method, you don't have to worry about that. You don't need any additional products in your skincare routine to do this. You've probably already got your favorite moisturizer out there. It'll work. Sandwich your retinoid between 2 layers of it, and I promise you, you'll see less irritation, more hydration, and it doesn't impact the way that your retinoid works. You'll still get some great anti-aging benefits. This might be a little bit of a whistle-stop tour, but I want this to be a feature that I mention quite frequently on the channel. I'm going to cover other great ingredients and some of my favourites, but I want to share with you that it's not all about incorporating new ingredients into your skincare routine. It's all about maximising the benefits from the existing ones you already have. Retinoids are wonderful, but there is a right way and a wrong way to use them, and hopefully with these 3 hacks, they'll just help you on your retinoid journey. Let me know in the comment section below what form of retinoid you like, any of your product recommendations, and wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye!